Hi, I'm Dan from Terra Energy Solutions. We're going to do a bit of a day in the life video today. We've got two fun projects to show you. This morning we're on a cattle farm in Nottinghamshire. Here we've got 280 panels, solar PV, big system. Going to provide a lot of energy. I've actually got a survey, lunchtime. We might be able to show you that, we might not. I have to ask the customer. And then this afternoon we're actually just a few fields down. We're going to do an off-grid solar PV system. We're just preparing for that. It's not going to be the panels or the battery yet. We're just kind of digging the trenches, running the conduit, etc. So I hope this is of interest to you. Let's get started. So what we've got here is small gaps in between the metal sheets. Now, I didn't know this until I talked to the cattle farm. If the cows aren't in the shed and it rains, the rain goes through these gaps, which isn't a problem because the cows aren't there. Now the cows shouldn't really get wet. They're not really, we don't want water ingress in the barn when the cows are in there, even though there's gaps in the roof every 1 metre. Right? So he says when the cows are in there, there's enough gas pressure that the rain doesn't come through these holes. Now I found that fascinating and didn't know that at all. So something to bear in mind when we're fitting this array is, now we're going to change those dynamics. Now we're not going to have kind of equal rainflow all the way across the roof. The rainflow is going to gather on the panels and then come down. So theoretically, this gap here is going to take not the rainfall of this surface area, but of the whole vertical panel surface area. Now, also, we're going to change the gas profile because the gas isn't going to be able to escape when it comes out from under the panels. So there is also going to be more gas being emitted in between the panels. So we're going to have, the question then becomes, will that same physical effect of the gas stopping the water ingress maintain when you increase both the gas pressure and the amount of rain? So we don't know. There's some things we don't know. We're learning every day. So it's going to be a case of wait and see for this one. And then if there is water ingress, there's a few things we can do to stop it. But yeah, I thought I'd tell you about that because that was certainly interesting to me. So maybe it's interesting to you. If you've ever wondered how your panels arrive, this is it. So we have crates normally around the 32, 36 panels mark. Quite often we get these delivered to our base. If it's small jobs, if say you're a domestic customer, 10, 12, 15, 20 panels, we'll get them delivered to base first, then we'll unpack them at base, load them in the van, bring them to you. For the larger commercial jobs, we get them delivered straight to site. There's no point having crates and crates of panels delivered and then shipping them again. So yeah, this is it, direct to site, 36 Longi 410 watt panels. Ready? So I've heard that unboxing videos are all the rage. So you can marvel at my unboxing of these panels if you like. Might be a while. Do you want to put this one on speed? So what we've got here is K2 mini rail and Longi 410 watt panels. On this roof there's going to be 160 panels and then there's going to be another, how many total? 280, 120? 120, cool, start again. So what we've got on this roof is, so this job actually is one of our power purchase agreements, PPAs. So what we do here is, I give you these for free. Let's try start again. Cool. So this job, is one of our power purchase agreements, PPAs. So the customer hasn't bought these panels. We've actually given the customer these for free. We'll maintain them for free, and then we're going to charge the customer per kilowatt hour generated. So the customer at the moment is paying around 25 pence per kilowatt hour. Well, we're going to charge him 15 pence. The amount we charge depends on a lot of things: how easy it is to install, how big the system, how much the system costs us, how big it is, a multitude of factors, like we're borrowing the customer's scissor lift, teleporter, things like that. Anything that can make the install cheaper and easier means that you get a better price per kilowatt hour from us. Now, we can't just give anyone panels for free. We do have some strict requirements, and actually we turn down more companies than we accept. So you need to be commercial. You need to be using a lot of energy. This farm's using 200,000 kilowatt hours a year. Now really we want to be seeing at least 100,000 kilowatt hours a year. If you're using less, but you have, let's say it's a farm, we're not that high off the ground, you know, and it's a very easy install, we can look at working around the 50,000 kilowatt hour mark, but anything below that we can't, and we just prefer as higher energy usage as possible. Yeah, so if you are a commercial farm, warehouse, industrial owner, and you're interested in a power purchase agreement, you haven't quite got the money to pay for the system yourself, then this is a great option for you. Get in touch. All that we ask for in return is we need either a 5, 10 or 20 year commitment from you. So if you get a power purchase agreement quote from us, what you'll have essentially is 3 prices. You're going to have a 5-year price, a 10-year price, and a 20-year price. As you can imagine, if we agree to have this on the roof for 20 years, we can offer you a lot better price than if you can only commit to 5 years. For the example, this array, it was, I believe, 5 years was 16 pence, 10 years was 15 pence per kilowatt hour, and the 20 years was either 13 or 14 pence. So that's all we're after really in return. You know, we take on every risk. All we need is that commitment to have this on your roof for 5, 10, 20 years. Now, these panels, they're warranted for 25 years. This system will work pretty much perfectly for 20, 25 years. So if you are signing 5, 10-year agreements, what you will find is that at the end of that agreement, it's a case either we come and take it off or we enter in a new agreement. Now, these things are so good, you're going to want to keep these on the roof. So all that will happen is, and what has happened is, you enter in a 5-year agreement for the higher price. Well, 5 years is up. Well, now you end up signing another 5-year agreement at a higher price, and another. Whereas you may have just taken the 10 or 20 at that lower price. Yeah, so for domestic customers, we always clean the gutters out when we're finished. Some of the gutters are fine, some are atrocious, but it's just easier to do it. It's a perfect opportunity to do it. Scaffolding's up, saves the customer doing it. Now, we also like to make sure for commercial everything's in good working order here. So even though it's commercial, we're on a cattle farm and there's muck everywhere, we're going to clean out the gutters. So for the afternoon, we've come actually just a few fields to the north to a different site. I won't explain fully what this is going to be. Long story short, a charity's bought the land. They're going to be building some equestrian facilities.
What we've done is we've used the Cobra to pull the drawstring through for the ducting. So between each building there'll be some ducting, so any future works that need doing, any extra cables, whether it be CCTV, power, we've got the facility to get down there without having to dig new trenches. So we put a draw wire in so then we can pull from one end to the other. Right, so just leave that coil over the side out of the way.
Okay.
Just do that here.
Yep.
Taped up so we know exactly where.
Okay.
Centre.
That's probably it for today. This will also be on a lot longer video. It won't be done for a few months, so like and subscribe, and then look forward to this.